Look at the drip. Might take your bitch. 2 through the kicks. 4 in the whip. Pull up in tent. This ain't no lick. Cause I'm with the gang, and this shit legit. This shit is major, I'm macking with cheese. Breaking the bread with the blood on my sleeve. Christian Dior.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat, man. I'm your boy, Tyree. We're along with my co-host, Ulysses.
What's going on, y'all?
Before we get started, I want to remind y'all to take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcasts. Let's introduce our guests. Today, we got our boy, KG, back on the podcast one more time.
What's going on, everybody?
And we're going to introduce a new brother to the hood. You feel me? We got my man, Ty, GorillaFit. Train with Ty, all that.
In the building.
You feel me? So, what we gonna go across today is, we're gonna talk just about the college experience. You feel me? We all went to college. All of us actually on here was we was college athletes. You feel me? And also, before we even get into all that, let me make sure I shout out everybody that's in the building. We got my man Quinn in the building. We got Alex in the building. AJ Loud House Studios. You feel me? That's where we coming live from. My man Keith in the building. He back there getting his money. He doing his Forex thing. So.
C750 the gang, man.
You already know, you feel me? Make sure we give a shout out to my boy Stilo. You feel me? His birthday was this past weekend, so definitely give him a big shout out. So, like I said, we're gonna get into the podcast today. But first, start off, Ty, just let us know how you got into the podcast, how you got into the brotherhood, we all know you came through me, so just let niggas know what's up.
Yeah, well, like he said,
I'm big bro.
Anyway. Now, like he said, though, I came through Tyree. I met all these guys, honestly, through Tyree. Me, Kendall, and Tyree all went to school together, went to college together, and then I met Ulysses through Tyree, and we've been kicking it ever since. So.
Ulysses, because I know you was going to say something.
It's all good.
Listen,
was
man,
definitely about to correct you.
His name is hard, yo. That's hard. It's a lot.
It's all love, though.
You
know
got
what
some names.
Yeah, they got some names on it. It's hard to get that, but nah, like I said, I met all these guys through Tyree. And ever since then, we all been cool. Been kicking it. So I'm here.
KJ, you got anything? Everybody know who you is, but if you want to say something, let niggas know you back.
Nah, man, it ain't nothing to really introduce again. You know what it is.
Yeah,
so.
you know what it is, but
I'm just gonna keep it rocking.
Yeah, so like I was saying, we're gonna talk about our college experience. We all went to college, like you said, us three, we went to Widener. I went to Lackawanna first. Now I'm at Temple. Ulysses, you went to Chowan. That's how you say this shit, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Cho. Shout out to everybody from the 757-252.
Where that's at?
That's Carolina. In North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
That's where I got that ticket that I think Miss Dolly paid.
Nah, yeah. For the record, my mom paid that John. She definitely did. I don't know what's up with my man's license.
You asked her?
Yeah, I asked her. Nah. She said something to me. She was like, and tell Tyree I paid that ticket. I was like, oh, my bad.
At least
I had nothing to do with that.
At least I know she was listening, bro, because I definitely was like.
That's what you got to say to moms. Like, I have nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with that. All right, so look. Just a quick question, you feel me? So when we thinking about it, what went into your college decision? Like you figure I go first because I always let everybody else go first. I ain't had no choice. You feel me? Like coming out of college, I wanted to go somewhere. I think I graduated with like a 2.3, my nigga, if that. And I just made enough for with the SAT joint. I think I took that. I took the SAT twice. I went to the Kumon shit. It helped me get a better SAT score. I took the ACT once. That's how you say it, right? Yeah, ACT. Yeah. I took that shit once. I had a 17. I needed a 20.
For what? Where was you trying to?
I was talking to Purdue.
Okay.
I was talking to Purdue, and for the Midwest, they weigh that heavier.
Them Big Ten. Like,
but I don't know why, because them niggas, it was a science-based test. So I don't know why they would weigh that test heavier, but
trash.
I wasn't retaking that.
I
was not taking that again, bro. That's the science on that shit. Fuck me, messed me up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to stop cursing because everybody be saying I curse too much. So. But yeah, that John was over. So anybody else, just kind of what went into your, your decision?
I'll go next. Probably the same as Tyree. Honestly, I didn't do too well in high school, and for me, I ain't had no other choice. Coach Collins, the Widener football coach, he recruited me, told me he could get me in there. What happened was I went to Widener and I had to do a summer program. So I actually was at Widener before anybody else. I had to do I think it was 4 or 5 summer classes. And I was there for the whole summer, had to pass the classes in order to go to Widener. So, it was a whole little situation.
Wait, hold on. Remember Coach Gary used to come to our high school, yo?
Yeah.
And do the
With the
he used to
tuxedo
do the
joint.
tuxedo junction, bro.
He did it in mine.
Tuxedo
He
junction.
did the,
Oh,
the,
that's
the
crazy.
walk down the
Yeah,
runway. He was like,
that's-
coming
that's
down.
one
We
of
got
the
the
things
new,
that
we got the spring collection of the baby blue.
Listen, he was recruiting me while Coach Collins was recruiting me. I said,
That's
Bro,
crazy.
He
He
used to
a
be sitting
coach?
on that. Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
be
coach,
sitting on
bro.
that table.
Well, he
pushing
was-
us to tux.
he wasn't really a.
He was on staff.
Y'all about to
He was
brag.
just on
He was on staff, yo.
He was
Yo,
on staff,
it was
bro.
crazy because I was just talking to O'Donnell about
It's because he
him the
loved
other day.
that show. He just loved,
He loved
that
it.
show.
Okay.
Nah, that's my man. He really. Every time I see him, bro, he always got good words for me. He always got a positive vibe for me. So I bangs with him. Like,
No, he a positive dude.
Coach Gary was a cool dude, yo. But like,
Yeah.
He just not a.
honestly,
not a
I ain't gonna lie. The
coach.
one
yeah,
thing,
I'm just not gonna take it there. You mean like that's what I'm saying. Like
fucking drunk.
Facts though. We gotta address the awkwardness that just happened.
My bad. I was trying to. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
All right. So what about you, KG? What about you? I know you.
I mean, like, see, like ours is a little different, but at the same time, it's kind of the same because we was 2 sport athletes in high school for the majority of it. Yeah, you was 3 for real.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was getting recruited to like go to a bunch of different schools for both sports, like Kutztown, Bloomsburg, like different schools for different sports. So a little bit of football, a little bit of basketball. For my main decision was like, all right, on my worst day, on the worst of worst days, like just think about everything bad that got me. You fail a test, your girl break up with you, anything, your worst of your worst day. Which one am I not gonna walk into practice and quit? And it was basketball, like because I might get out there one day in football, bro, and it's 12 degrees, and I'd be like, Coach Kelly, I ain't doing this. Like I'm not. But
I'm saying though, all right,
it's not. I'm not going like that.
I get that, but think about this, bro. You went through all that. You come to practice. Somebody else fuck up. My bad. I'm sorry, Chris. Somebody else mess up.
You can't help it, yo.
And they hit you with the baseline. You not quitting,
bro,
on your worst day,
bro. A basketball floor is 94 feet. A football field is 100 yards. Like,
I get that.
but they're not expecting you to sprint the whole way.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
ways
just
to
saying.
look.
But you running that 90,
basketball.
you running that 94 like back to back.
I know.
That's like
And your feet
We are.
burning. But then you still got practice to go to.
The arches
Yo,
in your feet hurt.
Listen,
To start practice with
y'all
this-
don't gotta
with
tell
6
me
teams?
about no sprints, bro. I run my fair share of sprints. Like that ain't no thing for real. Like football conditioning was love, cause I could run 10 seconds. Like
Nah,
I
yeah,
can run.
football about
I can
recovery,
run.
yeah.
It's
Right,
all
I
about
can run.
recovery
Right.
speed.
It's about how fast can you recover and do it again.
Yeah.
Like basketball, bro. Like
It's running all
radio
day.
used to say them
It's running all day.
6-4-6. Right. That's run for 2 minutes. Sprint for 2 minutes.
You definitely
Who's
got,
doing
You definitely
that?
got to go. Like it's not
Right.
like,
Like you don't have a choice.
if they
Like,
see you tired, it's like why you not running hard.
nah, it's not even if they see you not running hard, they just bump the time down.
Yeah.
So like, okay, you can play if you want to. Now
gonna
you
keep
really
going.
got to run. Like now you really have to run because I see you chilling when we doing a 6-4-6. Right, a 6-4-6 is up and back 3 times, up and back pedal twice, and then up and back 3 more times regular. And they give us about a minute 50.
Yeah, you know what I realized?
It's a lot.
As a football player, or as a DB, backpedaling is cool, but like as a regular person, bro, to have to backpedal,
It's not. It's
like
Your quads,
it's
bro.
not easy, bro.
Quads.
not only
quads
but
and
like,
hamstrings.
but like, but at the same time, like
Quads,
outside
hamstrings,
of,
calves.
and outside of basketball and football, what sport do you backpedal?
truly backpedaling.
Like
right?
what sport do you really backpedal?
No, really.
Bro, I used to have to hit that backpedal and be like, oh, I hate this part, bro. Like the worst part is the backpedal.
Yo, running in the
kill
gym.
us, yo.
Running in the gym is like horrible though.
Bro,
I
I
hate
hated
running
that.
inside.
It's
the
hard on
gym.
your knees, yo. It's
Yeah,
hard on your
bro.
No,
knees,
Widener's
The floor was terrible.
Bro.
field house. I hated the field house.
Y'all don't gotta tell me nothing, bro. For
You
2
did that for
years,
years.
I had Griff.
Years.
And we was up from the moment we got back on campus. And you know, Tyree, when we start school like second week of August.
Well,
Third
y'all
week of
do,
August.
yeah. Because we was there early.
Y'all was there early, but like I'm talking about
early,
the first week of school.
Early.
So like from that week when we had Griff, bro, from that week on.
Yeah, I remember I used to get up with me. He used to be up with me when I was going to practice. He was getting up.
I like that.
At 5 a.m, bro. I don't practice for 2 more months. Like in August, we don't practice until the 15th of October every year.
Yeah.
What? It's like, bro, what? We don't play until the 15th of November. So we really running for 3.5 months before we have a 5.5 month season.
Y'all was conditioned, boy.
Wildin', bro.
That was conditioned.
I tell you though, go out there and play 40 minutes.
But I say you conditioned.
Yeah, because at least I get to chill in between the play, yo.
Right.
Nah,
In
yeah,
basketball,
sometimes.
you get dunked on. You
gotta keep it
you think
pushing.
you about to go on offense? Somebody gonna steal the ball. You going right back
Gotta
on
turn
defense.
right back around.
You right.
Are you right back on defense? At least you figure for us, if we on defense, we get a turnover. They get a turnover. We gotta wait until that play's done. They gotta go right back at it.
Until we got Manny, and then we was like always on the field.
Bro, you know what I remember? Remember
Like, we was like turnover right back on the field.
Bro, remember what was it? Yo, wait, yo.
Yo, I'm thinking he's talking about the coach. I'm like, oh, he is putting somebody out here.
No, bro. Remember Stevenson game, bro? No lie, bro. We had literally was it after the kickoff or was it after a pick? Something
Probably
happened.
after a pick.
I think it was after a pick, bro. Literally, defense as we were walking to, you know how defense comes to the bench and lines up?
Right back.
Susie right there. All right, back up.
Yeah, bro. I got.
Yo, what did you do?
It's
Matter
crazy.
Matter of fact, Kendall was at them games.
I used to be at them games on the field.
Kendall
I used to be-
know what we talking
I know.
about.
I seen it all up close and personal, bro. Pause. But like, for real, nah. But like, I've had moments like that in basketball too. Like, I see on film a couple games where, literally, I see me come out the game. We always dap our coaches up. We always dap our teammates up. I see me go to the water, and as I'm coming back from the water,
is it a requirement to go all the way to the end of the bench when you
it's courtesy. Like it's not that long of a walk, and so
I don't
that's
see
the
him
thing.
do that in the league.
because sometimes niggas don't do
Okay,
that.
all right.
In
In
the
the
league,
league,
you know,
it's
wrestling's
different, bro. In the league,
What
it's
is it
different.
like? Respect?
Right,
Like-
it's like respect. Well, and like so for us, we stand up. So like when they come out the game, we get up and we dap them
Okay.
up. So like, all right, if I get up and you don't dab me up, what's up?
Right.
You did that, right? You did it. You made them 3 turnovers, bro. Not me. Like
I've been sitting there.
Right, I've been sitting
I've
here.
been warming
right.
it up for
Right,
you.
don't hate on me. So I got film of games where literally I'm walking to the water, go behind the bench, and as I'm coming back from the water, he like, come on, like don't even sit down. So like, yeah, bro, like them quick turnarounds is crazy. But like I said, on my worst day, I was like, I'll make it through a basketball season way easier than I'll make it through a football season.
Yeah, because it's not as
I don't have like you gotta be a mental warrior to like go through football every day.
You gotta be
Bro,
stupid.
football practice? I
Right.
don't care who.
Right.
you
That's what I
are.
mean.
It gotta
That's
be-
what it
it
is.
gotta be
Football
something-
can't practice.
It gotta be
Football
something
can't.
wrong with you to go full
Can't.
speed at another man.
Yo, football can't.
See, but camp camp really feels like there's camaraderie, bro. Like when you at practice,
yeah.
Some points.
when you at
Yeah, sometimes.
Bro, a random Wednesday?
right a random Wednesday
November?
when you
Yeah,
just
you're right.
The
when you
last
going
thing
live,
in the
bro.
world you want to be is on that field.
Right, and coach just say, all right,
Especially
we're
when
going
it's
live
cold.
today.
Yeah.
You like, yo, it's
what?
game 6.
Right,
Just
for
chill.
what?
I know how to
what?
tackle. I'm not gonna forget that on
Yo,
Saturday.
them
Like,
tackling drills
What?
in
Cold.
the cold, bro.
Cold.
When it was like on some like I ain't want nobody
Yeah,
touching
bro.
me.
Hands.
Because it was crazy. 'Cause,
Hands,
like,
you live. You gotta go get up with the D lineman and the offensive lineman. What?
but what's crazy is the coaches would know that, like, so like offense and defense, like
course.
once we got to a point where we're like, yo, bro, look, I'm gonna take it easy. All right, you gonna take it easy.
They know
Coaches
what's
see
up,
that, they
bro.
like,
Absolutely.
Bro,
oh, y'all
that's
wanna go
funny you
hard?
say
Let's
that.
go live.
That's fun, right?
Let's
That's
go
funny
live.
you say that,
So
right?
I'm like, yo, coach, we looking out for each other. Ain't this what we supposed to be?
Bro, so we used to have this one drill, right? Where we would do 5-on-5 live, and Corridio would say, after a while, niggas would give up offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
And he would stop and make everybody run. I say, coach, like, that don't make no sense. With all due respect, that don't make no sense. Why would I offensive rebound?
right.
You making me run for doing a positive. So we got to the point where it's like, all right, I ain't going for this. If you don't go for this, like I'm gonna just make just box me out. You know what I mean? Like do your job, but like I ain't gonna make you work that, bro. Once he caught wind of that, offensive rebound. Everybody's on offensive rebound. the team that gave it up, we would stop. They would run a 6-4-6. Like I said, a minute 50. And then we would come back and we would run a suicide with both teams, and then we would go back to 5-on-5.
Right away.
Excuse me?
Right away. Right away, no break.
And that's the thing about ball, bro.
Right away.
In conditioning for football, bro, like after they almost always give you a break. Unless they make you stop in the middle of a live period or something to make you run.
Yeah.
After that, they like, all right, you know what I mean? Take a minute.
Well, football, like you kind of, because we had the time out there.
Right.
So we see it. So like low key, I'm like,
you push it till you got to, like,
yeah, you
I
going
see the time.
hard.
Right now, it's time to kick it up.
But that's what I'm saying. So like with the basketball running though, you see the time. The time is on the clock.
Yeah.
You know what the time is. It's just the time ain't easy. You know what I mean? Like like I said, if somebody said 100-yard sprint, goal line to goal line, I'm giving you 11 seconds. You could do that. Like you could push yourself and do that one time.
I could do it once.
Right.
3-4 times.
That's pretty
ball game.
I'm saying
we do a cross back in 15 all the way down there in 11. That's
you do a cross back in 15.
You can
15,
do it.
14. Yeah. Sideline. That was our time.
But you said sideline to sideline. He said from goal line to goal line, right?
I said goal line to goal line.
No, I was saying
in 10+ seconds.
Yeah,
Nah, but they made our time easy. They made our time easy.
You talking
for
about up and back or
side.
just
No, just one. Just one down.
I'm saying we would do from sideline to sideline and back. So like you go to this sideline, run back this side in 14, 15. That was like our time.
Okay.
I mean, granted,
mids like 14, 15.
Yeah.
D line, O line, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
D-line, O-line used to have it sweet. Yo, Brandon and them.
whoa. Okay.
And
Right.
Brandon,
I'm gonna let you speak.
Brandon was a DB. And Brandon was a DB.
Break it down for y'all. I'm gonna let you speak, and then I'm gonna really break it down.
But Brandon was a DB, so like it was definitely unfair for him.
It was easy for y'all. Yo, Brandon, Stacy, any athlete we had playing D-line, them dudes was coming in at skill position times. Right. It wasn't fair for me.
I blame y'all coaches. I ran with the linebackers and running backs.
Yeah, see, I like that.
That's horrible.
They was pulling back.
I like that.
They was pulling back.
Our
Because they
coaches,
were like, you know what? I don't want to go too above the top.
our coaches kept them down there. They down there lapping.
But
dudes.
I will say this. They get a pass because it's a completely different game within that box.
Oh
Yo,
my
It's a different
God.
game, bro.
Listen,
to bang every
all
single
due
play,
respect.
every single play.
I get
I
it.
played
It's a
running back,
different
all
game.
due
But
respect.
wait.
played
I
linebacker
want to answer
for
the
a
question
season.
real quick. I want to answer the question. All right, okay. So the way I actually found Chowan was through V State. I'm on V State website or whatever. So
Virginia's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Virginia State website. So long story short, after the season, I thought I was gonna get a bunch of offers. Didn't get one offer at all, so I had to start sending my my highlight tape out. So I started sending it out to a bunch of HBCUs. Yeah. Shout out to Morehouse, shout out to Howard, because y'all didn't accept me, but it's all good. It's all good. So I sent it out there.
That was crazy.
So I basically went on V State's schedule. I seen that they played at this school called Tron. I was like, all right, okay, they probably not gonna accept me. I don't even know what it is. So I went on there, sent my app in. 3 weeks later, I got a call on like a random Thursday night by this country dude named Tommy Austin. Anybody who went to Chowan, you know who Tommy Austin is. He was like, hey, Ulysses. I was like, what's going on?
That little southern
got the
twang.
list.
Bro, it's a southern twang, bro.
Yo,
I don't know
it's
what it
crazy.
is.
He was like, yeah, it's Tommy Austin from Chowan. We would like to get you down on a visit. Mind you, I'm hyped because at this point I'm like, my football career over. It's a wrap. I might just get a regular job, be a regular student. But I was hyped. So long story short, that was that. But I got blessed to be able to play football up north and down south. So I'm gonna just tell y'all this story just because I'm a very transparent person. So my junior year out there, we play this team in Mississippi. Mind you, North Carolina is hot, period. But Mississippi is a completely different story, and I'm gonna tell you why. So we first get there or whatever, right? And they say if you guys have rubber cleats, blah blah blah, you guys gotta probably change your cleats at halftime because our turf usually melts the cleats. I'm like, the turf melts the cleats,
Boy, I wouldn't have been playing.
bro. So let's listen. So we get out there for warm-ups, mind you. Warm-ups are like, I've played a full game. It is blazing. I done turned 2 shades darker within 15 minutes. So we go in at a halftime, mind you. We down like 3 touchdowns. It's not a good picture. So mind you, I'm dead dog tired because mind you, it's like a good 100 degrees plus on this turf. And this team is like a like no huddle offense, so defense is just going. I'm pass rushing, they just throwing pop passes. So I'm literally rushing the quarterback and getting back on line. Rushing the quarterback, get back on line. So look, halftime comes. My body is so tired. I'm like taking a knee and like I'm like shaking. I'm shaking, and all of a sudden I just peel myself, yo, through my pants. So listen. Our uniforms was all white. So, bro, I just let it go. Yo, I'm sitting on the knee. Yo, it wasn't healthy. That's what I'm telling y'all. Down south heat is different. Yo, I can remember being in North Carolina during summer camp, right?
That's weird.
My first moment of weakness in front of everybody.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts, bro. Hey, man, anybody who was on my team that year.
Like, I thought bro was ready to pass out. That's my man.
I ain't gonna hold you. Anybody who was on my team that year, I apologize.
That's different.
Not gonna make
I just kept it to myself. I had on long socks that day. I had on leggings. I was good. You ain't see nothing running down my leg. But nah, yeah. So look.
This nigga was running in puddles the whole second
He
half.
smelled like hot piss the whole rest of the game. Hot piss.
Waddling. I had the little diaper John. You know how you got something in your pants, you run like this? Yeah, bro, that was it. But nah, yeah, it's blazing down there, bro. It's a completely different story. Obviously, like, playing in like the cold up here is a completely different story. I don't think they could do that. But like down south, bro, the heat is really something serious.
I can't believe
something serious, yo.
Yo,
I know that hurt. That hurt, Missy Pooh.
It was like the beginning of halftime too, yo.
I started shaking.
Yo, my body was shaking. It was like I was shaking like.
Yo, his body said, "For we got warm this thing down. We
Shut
gotta
up.
cool this thing."
His body was like, his body said, "All right, we're gonna make a decision
going.
right now." He said, "We're either gonna get up and go get us some oranges, or we're gonna go to the bathroom right here."
Facts. So what I look like telling coach, "Hey, yo, coach, I gotta use the bathroom."
His body turned the
He gonna look at me
sprinklers
like,
on in
what?
His body turned the sprinklers on in the crib.
Hey, we gonna cool this system
it's a
down
fact,
real quick, yo.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. None of y'all could have played through that, bro. I'm looking at teammates from Florida, and they are drenched like they dead. Like, I don't know how they do it in Mississippi. Mississippi is different.
I mean, they born in that.
Yeah, that's all they know. For
They
real.
born in the darkness.
Yeah,
you just merely adapted.
Adapted to it. I mean,
Yo, that's crazy.
Just
But yo,
about.
Yo, just thinking about that though. So like I said, bro, we all played sports, yo. But we've all went through like just school, bro. I personally could not have just been a student, bro.
Couldn't have been a regular person. Couldn't
Like,
have been a narc.
Like I'm a student.
felt
Like I'm a
narc.
student now, bro. Okay, you figure my last semester at Widener, already had a job. All I was doing was playing football. I got hurt senior game. After that, bro, school ain't matter. Because in my mind, I was like, look, they offered me the job. They're gonna look at my transcript and be like, yo, you got a D. We gotta take this job back. Like, no, they already gave me the job. I'm good.
It's mine.
Like, bro, school just not for me, bro. Like, maybe because I wasn't.
Be like LeBron. How LeBron did Russ the other day.
Oh, bro,
Wow.
give me that.
toss that shit.
Wow.
Give me that.
Hey, LeBron.
Shout out to year 17.
Hey, listen, LeBron.
Hey, but like, I mean, see, like, I can't even say that I wouldn't be, like, I couldn't be a regular student. I would just be a different person. You know what I mean? Like, I would be a completely different person than I am now.
I feel like if I was a regular student, I'd be like all the other regular students.
Right,
Just
you know what I mean? Like,
24/7.
like, right. This me
Like-
would not have survived as a regular
Yeah.
student, but like we wouldn't be
Where we at?
this version of
Right.
ourselves if we didn't play. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so like when I think about it, I feel like everybody can do it. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah,
It's not difficult
you'll just be a party animal.
unless you're one of them majors, computer science,
Engineering.
engineering, like
Nursing.
all the people we got mad
that's
love
a
and mad
fact,
respect for.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen,
I give all them people mad
Biology
love, bro.
majors?
Bio, all that,
Could
bio,
never. I could
PPT,
never.
all that.
engineering. Yo, listen,
I'm telling you,
still
like-
to this day, I don't know how dudes play
Bro,
football.
even accounting for
I don't know
real,
how
like,
people
even
play
some of the
sports.
business
I don't know how
degrees.
people play sports and did engineering.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah,
They
bro.
was
Dave was an engineer.
Yo, like
Casey was
Gozier,
Ben, whose wedding I just went to, he was
Vince,
computer
yeah.
science.
like them dudes was acing them joints too. Like acing
Yeah,
them
like,
courses.
they
Yo,
was great.
for real, some people
Smart.
just got it. Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
look
yeah,
at
they smart. Yeah, they got it.
But
They got it.
listen. I look at y'all two. I took one accounting class. I had business math, passed that with a 75. I took accounting. I passed that joint with a 69.5. Shout out to Miss Williams at the show.
Wait,
Bro,
hold up.
I took accounting and passed with a 69.5. Don't ask how I
That's a
passed.
C.
I
That's a
moved
C.
on.
That's a C?
I have
You
a-
would be asking
I
for
have
a
a-
C.
I be asking for a
That's
C,
right,
but like
that's
I
right.
don't
Listen,
know
listen,
what's
listen,
going on.
listen,
We're
with
right on the
first
cusp.
seed.
We're on the cusp, man.
So listen. I'm in
can do
class,
something.
right?
Make some
And
shape.
I am. So look, I'm not a dumb person. You feel me? I can honestly say that. I'm looking at this work and I'm like, this don't even make sense right now. Like I know how to add,
and like
this don't make sense.
The funny, like,
and I'm looking at other people like y'all to probably just breeze through it,
bro. The funny thing is like
intro to accounting.
We used to be in accounting, and anything audit related. Oh, I got this joint. Ree, you good? And Tyree would be sitting there like,
no lie, bro.
And we would be in anything tax related. And Tyree like, oh, bro, this is easy as this is easy as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro, we about to ace this joint. I said, I'm
confused,
bro. Chicken.
Some people just got it.
Some people just got it. Some people just got it. And for real, like, some people know what they want to do, so they know, like, they have a level of interest in it, right?
Yeah, you gonna take it more serious.
Exactly,
I'm gonna take it more serious.
Like, if you're just doing something to do it for your first year, 2 years,
I'll take a
like,
C. C get
I'll
degrees.
take a C. C's get degrees, baby. I'm walking across that stage.
What?
Like,
Absolutely.
That's all you need, yo. No, that accounting is not that bad though. Like, I ain't gonna say I hate, because I get
you gotta
it.
have a brain for it.
I get it. Everybody be on some, like, they be saying, "Oh, you accounting major, you know math." I'm like, I can tell you. I said this to somebody the other day. They was like, "Yo, you accounting major, you should know how to count." I said you can go to any bank right now and find somebody who will know how to count way better than I do. I can't tell you the last time I counted.
Right
now. If we talking 2+,
and they count money too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
If we
count money,
they count money.
They flicking at
looking at you.
They throw it over.
Yeah.
They don't gotta go twice, bro. My sister had me count her cash the other day. I counted like 3 times, bro. Like, bro, I got to the point.
That's all accounting means. We just gonna make sure it's all there,
bro. Like, I'm just verifying that it's there. Like, so I was saying, I'm like, yo, like, so 2 + 2, yeah, I can do that. But for me as an accountant, especially with tax, you feel me? I'm looking at, okay, if last year you had 2, this year you got 4. I want to know where that other 2 came from.
Yeah.
I ain't counting how you got to the 4. I just want to know what
happened.
I
don't care about
I want to know what happened. Let me know.
Bro, I didn't even get that far. Like, I don't even. It wasn't talking about business when I was in accounting, bro. It was 2 sides. It was like a little
debits
chart.
and credits.
Yeah, debits and credits.
That's
And I'm like,
That's
bro,
the easy part though.
if it don't add up, it don't add up. Like, we're like, I can't fix it. You feel me?
Say if it don't add up.
What am I supposed to do now? Add the numbers in? Like,
Yeah, man, you gotta figure it out. You gotta be the solution, yo.
Nah, yeah. That's a little drink break. Everybody had to get a little drink in right quick. You know, we a little parched on here. All right, so looking at your careers, man. You know, we always say this: live life with no regrets, blah blah blah, whatever. But, like, we can be honest here. We all men. Like, if you could have changed anything about your career, whether it was in your sport, football, basketball, in the classroom, whatever, just like, if there's anything you would have changed, what would it have been?
I can speak to as a 4-year athlete. Like, we could talk about it at Widener. Like, I wish I got to go to other people's games as much as people could come to my game. You know what I mean? Because we play at night.
Yeah.
So, like, that makes sense for a lot of people. Even during the week, Saturday we play later in the day. We play in, like, mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
So, like, on those days, and like I said, basketball season goes on forever. We start October 15th, and playoffs might not start until March.
Yeah.
Bro, we're playing for a long time.
I like baseball.
Right. So, like,
I hate baseball.
But you gotta think about it. So, like, we're missing all of the beginning of baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we miss the end of football because when I start practice, because you notice, we work the games, we'll be at the games, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff that we can't do once we start practicing because we might have practice on a Saturday. On a Saturday, you might be home. We might have to practice right before or right after y'all game because just timing, stuff like that. So I definitely just wish I could have, like, supported other athletes more. But, I mean, just activity on campus. I mean, I think, like, everybody knows I was a wild child freshman year. Like,
I think everybody was.
Bro,
I don't know what y'all talking about. I was up in
freshman year was
we don't.
I was up in Scranton. I was up in Scranton, PA.
We was on the right. We was on the same.
Freshman year was wicked.
I was in Scranton, PA, but I was in Chester, PA every weekend.
Right, wicked. Hey, the crazy part is, ain't neither y'all go to school with me, but y'all was both at Widener like every weekend before Keith left. Bro, we was getting it in.
Widener.
And my pops let me hear it. Like, hear it. Bro. Okay, so, but in that, like, you kind of figuring out, like, your footing.
Right,
you kind of figuring out who you about to be on this campus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we was young.
Right, but that's what I mean. You're so young, you don't really know much.
You're away from home.
And it's all of it is new, so it's a lot to take in your first year or two.
Yeah.
But I think like as you become a junior and senior, you realize where you can make an impact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You realize who you are,
Yeah.
so you start to do the things that you do, and you know what I mean, like that makes a positive impact in the spaces you in. You could just wish like you got to grasp of that a little
Sooner,
earlier.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a little bit
Absolutely.
sooner, right?
But that's what I was about to say. That's probably the only regret I probably have. If I have a regret, is just not catching on sooner. Like, it's not like we never heard it before. Like, for
Right.
me, my mom would tell me, be on my back about it all the time. Preach school, preach doing better in classes, preach on, like, if I love something, put my all into it. Like, right now, I do the GorillaFit thing. Like, that's something I love to do. So now I'm really putting my all into it. Like, and it took me till 26 to like I'm still young, but to just like catch on, like when to lock in. You feel me? Like even through college, I locked in for sports and all that, but just locking into like what I really want to do. I feel like that's like Kendall said. Like I feel like that's something that I think most people regret is just catching on too late. Like
And
no matter what it is they wanted to do, they catch on too late. Like
I want to ask like y'all something, but after like this, because I think I know why, but like I think it is specific to us as athletes.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I think there's like something there that prohibits us from grasping those things. But I want y'all to like talk about y'all stuff first, and then I'll ask. Because
I was going to give Ty a moment to kind of
Talk about GorillaFit.
Yeah, I mean, did you want to answer that question? I probably just got the same answer as everybody else kind of.
Nah, yeah, mine a little different. I would just tell athletes, you gotta learn the playbook first. Like working out and all that, you've been doing that for a minute. They know that, you know what I mean? That's why you're there. But like the one thing that like I didn't do, I wasn't comfortable playing when I first got there. Cause like
okay.
when you in high school, what they tell you? Run straight, run through this hole, you know what I mean? Do this.
Yeah,
But now you gotta
ABC.
be out there and like think. You gotta react now. So when the offensive lineman do this, you go inside. But when he don't do this, you stay outside. That was foreign to me. You know what I mean? Like when I was in high school, it was easy.
Yeah.
You go and get to do the
everybody
ball.
the best athlete in high school.
You know what I mean?
Like
Like
to college,
But that make you
facts.
like,
You gotta think. Like
and that thought process, like
Yeah.
that makes you like that make you really appreciate film.
yeah.
Because like some of that stuff happens
That's how it
so
was with
fast.
Woj, yo, used to have me locked. Yo, matter of fact,
But once
shout out
you-
to Woj, yo.
But
Shout out
once
to
you
my guy
see it on
Woj.
film, bro, Griff used to have me locked in on film.
Yeah.
But once you see it, it's happening so fast and like in the moment and stuff, like you're not even really, you just processing, reacting. Boom, that play ends, and whether it's a 3-yard gain, a 30-yard gain, a 30-yard loss, we on to the next
Right,
one. That's
right.
how we are conditioned to treat
think.
every play, and like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Gotta have a short-term memory. So watching that film, bro, you watch it and you're like, wow, I'm an idiot. Like you're like, dang, like yo,
listen.
I'm dumb,
film is the
bro.
funniest thing. Like
Yo,
film
listen,
sessions.
Film sessions.
Exposed.
Yo, like
It's not
Coach,
supposed
like
to be,
Coach
though.
Shuey said, the film don't never lie.
Don't
yo.
never
the
lie.
film don't
It
lie.
never
Yo.
lies.
Yo, 'cause-
Love Coach
no,
Shu.
you
You
Shout
can
out
say
Coach
you did
Shu,
something in the
bro.
game. Coach said, all right, we'll see it on film. Hey, listen, film day come.
We gonna see.
We gonna lock in right on that play. Ho.
Didn't you say?
Didn't you say on
Right.
this play you did
He gonna
this?
remind it back 10
Exactly.
times.
10
too.
times. Oh, everybody.
It be
he gonna
bad,
circle you.
bro. It be bad.
Put the
It be
point-
bad though,
he
because
gonna put the point on you.
you'll see the play on film and
And
like
you know what's coming. You
you
know
know
what's
it's coming because
You on your
you
phone.
know what you
You
did
see,
wrong.
right,
You
you
on your
see the
phone on
pause
huddle
screen.
before they call
Right.
the players. Like,
Yeah, you
right.
know
Oh,
you
you
what
like,
did.
dang, this joint on here? Like I didn't think it
Yo,
was
how you
gonna.
delete that joke off there?
You know exactly what you did.
Henshaw put the films together. Like Henshaw, wow for that one right there, yo.
Bruh, coach used to do that to us too, cause like Dex would cut the film or Griff would cut the film, and bro, there used to be some times where, see, in basketball, football is a little different too, because the playing field in football is so much bigger, so and y'all not taking up as much space, so like y'all got mad room between even y'all and the coach.
Yeah.
When Carrillo, even with guitar, bro, it used to be screaming at me in my ear. You know what I mean? From me to Alex. Like, you just got to, like, look straight. Act like you don't hear him.
Because if you give any like
Because if you get that little dirty smug, like,
hey, come get it.
yeah, get him.
Right.
Get him. He's out. Get him. Sit down.
You gotta sit down.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
that should be crazy. But yeah, Ty, just want to give you a little bit, just express, the GorillaFit. We all support. Just kind of go into.
Well, listen, man, GorillaFit. Y'all see it. I got it on right now, man. But honestly, I just started this. It's been about a year and a half now. Like I made it official, like a LLC. GorillaFit is mine, and honestly, it's just probably the last like year and a half is like when I started taking it serious. Like I've been training for about, I say maybe like 2.5 years, but now I'm really focused, really serious about it. You know, when I first started training, that's one thing. Like anybody who trying to do their own thing and like trying to do your own business or like going to, you know, and betting all on yourself, don't get discouraged, because it's gonna be times where you're gonna feel like, dang, like why I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or like I'm putting in all this work, you know, why am I not reaping the benefits from it? You feel me? So that's one thing that I want to express to everybody: just staying focused, waiting on your time and your moment. Because if you putting in the work and you doing everything you're supposed to be doing and actually giving your best effort, now if you shortcutting it and you doing shortcuts and you're not giving it your all, then obviously you're not getting to where you want to be, because you're taking the easy way out. Now, if you're going hard and you putting your all into it, you know, you'll reap the benefits from it. So for me, it's just, you know, don't get discouraged. And, you know, for GorillaFit, you know, anybody who interested, man, I'm accepting new clients. You know, I got classes. I do a class every Sunday. It's like a boot camp, high intensity class. Also for all levels of fitness, you know, beginners, you know, people who in the, you know, intermediate, you know, you feel me, and then experts. We got all that, you know. So it's the classes for anybody on that playing field. But Sunday at 11 a.m. and then also on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. And like I said, I'm accepting new clients. You know, if you contact me on my my Instagram, my Facebook is just my name, Tyrone Bundy. On Instagram, it's _GorillaFit_ and also _ train with Ty _ So like I said, yeah, both of them are the same pretty much. But
shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Definitely gotta shout out the underscores.
Yeah, shout out the underscores. But yeah, man, like I said, if y'all ever interested in, you know, getting fit, getting healthy, you know, also I know the ins and not everything, but I can help with nutritional guidance. You know, I can't give you all the ins and outs of everything. I'm not a dietitian, but you know, I do eat well and you know the proper things to eat. You know, so like I said, man, health is wealth, especially in the Black community, man. We need to get better with that.
Definitely, man. Look, man. Once again, you know, we getting flagged down by the cameraman. They be trying to get out of here. Alex, first of all, we gotta shout out Alex, yo, because he be pissed.
Shout out the cameraman.
Cameraman.
Shout out to Quinn and Alex.
Quinn and Alex, man. They do they thing. You feel me? Alex be mad because like, you feel me? We get here and then we don't start recording until like an hour later. And then he be pissed.
Hey, that's my fault
Been
today,
on here twice.
This joint in the boonies.
It's only happened with Ty.
My bad, yo. That's kind of far from where I'm at.
All right, let me just ask y'all this one
like the
question before we
suburbs,
sign
man.
off this show. All right. So do you think, like I said, kind of just finding who you are. What's crazy is like hearing you talk about GorillaFit, bro, that's the same thing that they tell us about sports. Like, don't quit, because what you do when no one is looking prepares you for the moment that when everybody's looking, now you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
now when you on the field, like, you prepared because you did all that all summer long. You might not even be able to attribute that to that. Like, you might think like, oh, like now I'm just like that. No, you put that work in to get there.
Yeah.
So I feel like, especially if you love the sport you play, right? If you play a sport at a Division III level, you love the sport you play.
That's
absolutely.
all.
You love the sport you play.
For
absolutely.
For the game and for who you was playing it with. That's
Mine
it.
was Division II, but I still love the game.
Listen,
the love ain't different. It's just that you gotta have a little bit more.
There's a little
It's a little bit more,
you know what I mean? And
you gotta love that. You gotta love it, yo.
you gotta love it. And so I ask you, like, when we think about like finding like our purpose and what we want to do, like kind of like starting our journey.
Yeah.
I also feel like in those early years as a student athlete, I don't really take that question seriously. I wasn't really taking that question with no credence, because I was like,
honestly, I didn't either, because when I first came in, I didn't even select my major. Like,
when I
came to college, I was like, I want to be a physical therapist, but I ain't trying to do all that science.
Right.
You feel me? But it's like, I mean, business easy, that's math. But it's like, do I want to do business? Like, what am I going to do? So like you said, it's like you don't really take that.
And like you said, and once you get to college, all of us have been one of the 5 best athletes on whatever team that we've been playing on.
Yeah.
So you have that,
mentality.
and like you said, coach is telling you in your ear,
gas you
know what I
up.
mean? Like,
hey, listen,
boost.
Coach Collins told me he said it was like 2 safeties for strong safety and free safety, 2 safeties. He's like, you could compete for either the start and second string spot. I got in that safety room, cuz it was like 10 safeties, and the first person I seen was Gerard. Now, RP to Gerard.
R.I.P. Rod, bro.
Listen, I seen Gerard. If y'all don't know Gerard, back then Gerard was swole. Listen, I walked in the drawer. This y'all talk about me. He had the sleeves cut off.
He used to wear the sleeveless cut.
He had the Ray Lewis joint.
All the way in
He had the Ray Lewis joint on. Listen, walked in there. I seen him. I said, "Come on, cuz." I said, "You gonna tell me I'm coming in here starting?"
Was what 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, and I said, "You think I'm coming in here starting over this?" And he wasn't even the starting safety. That's the crazy part. I just looked at him and
for
said,
real?
"No, he wasn't the starting safety. He got reps, but I'm like, it's no way." I said, "Coach Collins lied to me. Lied to me."
Well, they was selling pipe dreams, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yo,
They was selling pipe dreams.
bro.
Absolutely.
On my visit, my man said, yes, you have a, bro, they were just gassing us. Told me I could come in starting, blah, blah, blah. They had the 2-time All-American taking me around. So listen, my first day of lifting with them, right? I'm in there. We about to do incline bench. I'll never forget it. Normally, what you do with incline?
Don't ask me.
As a freshman, you was doing like maybe 45s, maybe 50s.
Nah, I did too. That's why I said don't ask me.
Okay. Y'all can look at him and see he was
Husky.
he was doing 45s at 12 years old.
285.
So listen. I'm a freshman. I grabbed the 50s. They're like, I see him looking at me crazy. Mind you, I was the strongest dude at Lenape my senior year. So look, I grabbed the 50s. This dude grabs 90s, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, he's not about to do this. My man's goes and does it.
Easy.
I was like, yeah, I'm not in Jersey no more. It's over.
Country strong. Them boys country strong down there.
They pulling tires,
It's a wrap.
flipping
Yeah.
tires,
Bro,
They
pulling
flipping,
tractors.
bro,
Chasing
flipping
chickens.
tires.
They chasing chickens.
Flipping a tractor
Bro, the
tire
chasing
is
chickens
the hardest
is
thing to
crazy.
do in the world.
The chasing chickens.
Hey, they
is definitely
chasing
funny.
chickens, yo.
See,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
bro.
They
No,
catching them.
no,
They
not
catching
chasing
chickens.
chickens. It
They
was
catching
catching
them.
chickens.
They catching chickens. They
And
boxing
see,
them
like,
in.
They
what
chase
I,
squirrels in Florida.
like what's crazy about football is like
Boy,
you
that's
always,
crazy. They agile, cuz.
like you preparing your body for like the craziest warfare you about to go through outside of being an enlisted man. Like outside of that, nothing you about to do is crazier than run into this person
Hard.
until they fall. Like,
Yeah.
see, like basketball, like them workouts is all mental.
Yeah.
It's all about like you. If you can't do this in a gym by yourself with
It's you
nobody
against
watching
you.
you,
It's you against
right?
you.
You damn sure not about to do this when 300 people in here.
Everybody watching.
You know what I mean?
That's the tough thing about y'all, yo. Y'all play bad, everybody see y'all face.
Everybody
Yeah.
see your
Hey,
face.
listen,
right?
I play bad
Hey,
in football. I got a helmet on.
I'm
All they know
keeping
me,
it
they know me
all-
by my jersey number. That's
forget,
it, cuz.
bro. Forget
But
they
even-
can,
but
bro,
even
forget
still,
they
they-
can
if
see
I
my
take
my
face.
jersey off,
They can
that's
see
it.
my eyes. Like you can see on a basketball floor who shook out there, and you know our
That boy,
school.
that boy got fear in his
Bro,
heart.
right, exactly. You know our school, bro. We going right at him. Yeah, number 4, yep, him.
Yeah.
And talking to him the whole game. Bro, that's the whole thing. That's what I mean about basketball. It's mental, bro. Like you have to be able to go through and just trust your training, your hard work, and be like,
Yeah.
I just missed 3 in a row. If I get a wide open one,
I gotta
I
knock it down.
gotta.
If I don't knock it down,
I gotta shoot it. I gotta shoot it.
Not even
That's like
make
the
it,
more
you
right.
gotta
I gotta
shoot it.
shoot it. That's the
Dude.
mental hurdle.
Hey,
Because
listen.
now I'm not thinking about making a
that's
shot. I'm
tough in
thinking about
basketball,
shooting
yo.
it, bro.
'Cause listen, everybody in the crowd, if
Yep.
you don't make, if
Bro,
you don't
free throw
shoot
line.
it and make it, yo,
Bro, free throw line.
Ball.
listen, we
Bro,
on your
free throw
head,
line.
yo.
No, nothing worse when they hit you with the let him shoot.
Yo, they let him shoot.
Yep.
Not like the
Let
Ben,
him shoot.
not the
Yo.
Ben Simmons, not the Ben Simmons treatment.
Bro, the let him shoot is
Chill
crazy.
off, my God.
But no,
Come on,
yeah,
yeah, they be
bro,
living
nah,
20
that-
feet between. But they doing that to Russ now, though.
Yeah,
Russ gotta get his.
Bro,
Come on, Russ.
you hear that? Let him shoot, and you're like, who me?
Oh, damn, they let me.
You're like, maybe I can't shoot. Maybe they should let me shoot.
Oh, my bad. I was watching the game. Oh, my goodness. But listen, look, man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming again. You know, GorillaFit in the building. My man KD came out one more time. I mean, we got to shout out Loud House Studio one more time. You know, that's where we coming from every
Loud
week.
House.
The Brotherhood. Shout out to Brotherhood. You can follow the Brotherhood on Instagram. We on Twitter.
The Brotherhood.
We on Facebook. Shout out Loud House Studio once again. You feel me? You can follow them on Loud House Studio. Quinn, you feel me? We got Alex. We got my man Keith in the building. Everybody back.
Shout out to the cameraman.
And of course, you know, we going to let Major Mac take us out one more time.
I take your bitch. 2 through the kicks. 4 in the whip. Pull up in tent. This ain't no lick. Cause I'm with the gang, and this shit legit. and make it jump low, oh, like Crisco in the pot. Hey, when you stun, little nigga, hey, niggas want what you got. Could be a bomb, little nigga, to run up on you with the shells in the